Concerned about his son, Britt Reed's father came east to seek information. Britt laid his cards face up on the table, admitting to his father that he was the Green Hornet. Much to Britt's surprise, the older man was pleased. He agreed with Britt that there was need of an individual who could serve the ends of justice without regard for legal red tape, just as one of Britt's ancestors had done in the early West. Gunnigan, the city editor of the Daily Sentinel, came to work as usual at 9 a.m. None of the reporters knew that the founder of the Daily Sentinel had arrived in the city. Gunnigan himself didn't know it. He removed his coat, pulled up his sleeves, and sat down at his desk. He scanned a sheet of copy.
What's this?
Gunnigan grabbed the sheet of typing and bounced to his feet.
What?
Gunnigan, what's the matter?
This is the end. I'm going to have a showdown with Britt Reed.
What's the matter with Gunnigan?
What does he think I am around here? An office boy? Things like this should be discussed with me. It's about time I found out where I stood. Miss Case?
Well, good morning, Gunnigan.
Good morning, my eye. Is Britt Reed in?
Not yet.
If he was, he'd have his door closed.
Axford, what are you doing here on time?
What's eating you, Gunnigan?
When he comes in, I'm going to have a showdown.
No, Gunnigan.
Showdown?
Who does he think I am? That's what I want to know. Why, confound it, I was in the slot when he was in the kindergarten.
Well, he got out of kindergarten, but you're still in the slot.
That's right. I'm still the city editor. And by thunder, I'll be consulted on important matters like this or know the reason why.
You're speaking of that reward item?
Yes, of course I am. For years, the Sentinel's been offering a reward for the capture of the Green Hornet. Now, without a word to me, with neither consultation or conference, the reward is withdrawn.
But, Gunnigan...
For years, I've had to practically run this paper. Then, all of a sudden, Britt decides to stop being a playboy and take over. Well, that's all right. That's the way it should be. But he can't ignore me. I won't stand for it. If he thinks he can ease me out of the picture, he's wrong. By thunder, I quit.
That makes 10 times that I know of.
Oh, me. Who said that?
I said that. And I wrote the statement withdrawing that reward. So you're still quitting periodically, eh, Gunnigan?
Mr. Reed. Casey, I asked you if Britt...
You didn't ask about his father.
Mr. Reed, I didn't mean... I didn't know you were here.
If you were on your toes, you'd have canceled that reward some time ago. The police don't want the Green Hornet. There's not a single charge against him.
Well, it never occurred to me that he had cleared his name.
If it should have occurred to you. You cadaverous old hairpin.
Oh, boss. Gosh, it's just like old times to hear you sound off.
How are you, Gunnigan? Shake hands.
Yeah.
And say that you're glad to see the old man back.
You know I am.
You haven't aged a bit.
Yeah.
You look just as gray and unhealthy as you did when I went away.
Oh, thanks. Now, how long are you going to be in town, Mr. Reed?
It's hard to say. How's my boy been doing?
He's really taken a hold of things the last few weeks. You saw how we covered the Larson story.
Larson? Oh, yes. He's the leader of that gang that was picked up for selling narcotics.
Oh, it's Reed. Hello, Reed.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
Good
Mr.
morning.
Hi,
Oh,
Reed.
it looks like open house. What's new, Gunnigan?
You're more likely to know than I am. I've got to get back to my desk.
Well, what's the matter with Gunnigan?
Oh, he's nettled because he wasn't consulted about withdrawing the Hornet reward.
Oh, I thought he'd be.
Come into your office, Britt. I want to talk to you.
Right.
By golly, Gunnigan's face was something to look at.
I've been writing a follow-up on the Green Hornet, telling why the reward has been withdrawn.
Oh, good.
I've told just exactly where the Green Hornet stands with the law. I'm letting people know he's not a crook. I'm revealing a lot of things that people never knew.
Well, don't tell the world that he's your son.
No, but I wish I could. I'm proud of it.
But we've got to keep the identity
I
secret.
know that, Britt, I know it. But I'd like to tell the police commissioner.
Out there.
Now, Jimmy Higgins is my oldest friend. We rode together in Texas nearly 50 years ago. I know that he can be trusted.
Let me think it over.
Britt, now Higgins needs your help.
He has the Larson gang in jail. Won't that smash the dope ring?
Larson's not the leader of that outfit.
No? Then who is the man on top?
John Grayling, head of the Atlas Medical Supply.
Scott. He's a prominent man.
Very few people know about Grayling. The commissioner is keeping it a top secret. He told me in the hope that I could get the help of the Green Hornet.
But if Higgins knows Grayling is the head man...
Now, Britt, You became the Green Hornet because of the many cases where the hands of the police were tied by red tape. Now, this is one of those cases.
All right, Dad. I'll meet the commissioner as the Green Hornet. Make a date for 9 o'clock.
At 8:30 that evening, Britt Reed was ready to move out in his disguise as the Green Hornet. Cato was at his side, and so was his father.
Dad, I'm going to show you where we hide our car. The back of the clothes press is a sliding panel.
Why, there's a passage behind that wall.
Follow me. Come along, Cato.
Yes, sir. Stepping through the secret panel in the rear of the closet, Britt Reed led the way through a narrow passage built within the walls of the apartment itself.
This passage leads to an adjoining building on the dark side street.
Well, that old place has been abandoned for years.
That's what everyone thinks. But wait till you see.
Looking down from the small balcony in the supposedly abandoned building, the senior Reed saw the sleek, super-powered Black Beauty, the streamlined car of the Green Hornet.
Holy smokes, Britt. You've really been working.
Well, Cato did a lot of it.
The corridor between the walls of the apartment, the secret doors, and this old building. And that car. So that's the Black Beauty.
That's right, Dad.
Well, I'll be... I want to see what you and Cato did to the engine. I want to look it over from stem to stern. In fact, I want to drive it. I wish that I had more time right now, but I haven't. I'll have to see it some other time. Got to get over to the commissioner's house.
Cato will take you over in the convertible.
Good. Now, Jim Higgins will drive his car to your meeting.
Don't forget the plans.
We're to drive through the park, stopping at the old oak tree, and wait there until the Green Hornet stops across the road.
That's it, Dad. I'll see you later.
The old oak tree, Cato. I went there many times when Britt was a little boy. We used to make camp beneath the old oak tree and play cowboy and Indian.
Brett stepped into the Black Beauty and pressed a button. The great car roared into life. A section of the wall in front raised automatically, then closed as the gleaming Black Beauty sped into the darkness. Dressed as the Green Hornet, Britt Reed parked the Black Beauty and looked at the official car at the opposite curb beneath an old oak tree. It was a curious sensation after so many years of dodging the police to sit quietly while the commissioner himself approached.
I know exactly how you feel, Commissioner. I feel the same way.
I'm satisfied that you're all right. You have a good man on your side.
Let's make this as brief as possible.
Are you someone I know?
Skip it. Now, what about Grayling? How'd you get a line on him?
When Lawson was captured, he had in his possession an odd-looking key. His desperate efforts to get rid of that key aroused my suspicions. I turned it over to a couple of my most trusted detectives. They located the locksmith who made it. He said he had made several like it for John Grayling.
Indicating a connection between Grayling and Larson.
I knew that Lawson was not the top man of the dope ring. I suspected that Grayling might be. So I had Lawson brought to my office for a talk. Incidentally, he blames you for his downfall.
That's a compliment.
I intimated that the Green Hornet had been seen frequently near Grayling's suburban estate.
Why?
I was baiting Lawson, and it worked.
How?
Lawson jumped to the conclusion that Grayling had double-crossed the gang by sending the Hornet to get them before he could collect their share of the profits. Lawson was mad, and he talked.
About Grayling?
Yes, he named Grayling as the man on top, and told about a vault in Grayling's basement where the drug supply is stored. This is the key I took from Lawson.
The one he tried to get rid of.
Yes, it will open that vault, but if it's used, the contents of the vault will be destroyed.
Destroyed?
Opening the door by force or with this key will make an electrical contact, like the contact that turns on the light inside a modern refrigerator. That contact will do something to destroy the evidence. It will drop the evidence into a sewer or fire an explosive charge or something of that sort.
Larson didn't know what?
No. Grayling has just begun to take Lawson into his confidence. He gave him this key and told him about the safety key.
The safety key.
It's to a hidden lock that cuts off the power and makes it safe to open the vault. Grayling has that key, and he's the only one who knows where the lock is located.
Can the electric power be cut off outside the house?
The current comes from batteries inside the vault.
Have you tried to find this secret lock?
Yes, I've had a man in the Grayling home posing as a meter reader for the electric company and another as a telephone repairman. They've given me a complete layout of Grayling's home and the location of the vault. But they couldn't find the lock. It's up to you.
You'll have evidence enough to pick Grayling up.
But I want the contents of that vault. If we move in the usual way, Grayling will make sure that the evidence is destroyed. We'll have to make the arrest in the morning. I'd hoped you might be able to do something tonight.
Who knows about Grayling?
Just a trusted few of us.
I want to see Grayling behind bars just as badly as you do.
Here's the Lawson key and a floor plan of the house. Oh, there's one thing more you should know.
Oh, what's that?
Every part of Grayling's house is protected by a burglar alarm. I don't know how you're going to get in, but I'm confident that I haven't underestimated the Green Hornet.
We'll continue our story in just a moment. It's fun choosing your breakfast cereal from the Betty Crocker cereal tray. Every morning you can choose a different one. Kix one morning, Wheaties the next, and Cheerios the next. All three top favorites. Get the Betty Crocker cereal tray from your grocer now. Now, back to our story. After his meeting with the police commissioner, Britt Reed considered his problem while he guided the Black Beauty home. In his apartment, he discussed his plans with Cato, then called Linda Travis.
You'll need help on this one, Cato. It's the toughest assignment we've ever had.
Yes, Mr. Britt.
And I've never been more eager to succeed. Hello, Linda. You're needed. If you can be at the corner in half an hour, a black car will stop for you. The commissioner is home.
Oh, mask and weapon ready.
Cato, you may need a weapon. Take the 38. Hello, Commissioner. You know who this is? Please listen carefully. If my plan succeeds at all, it will have done so between now and midnight. Have men standing by to move in on Grayling at a moment's notice. Step in, Linda.
Thank you. Well, what do you want me to do?
Help Cato and me get the top man in the drug racket. His name is John Grayling.
What can I do?
You'll have to set off a burglar alarm and get captured by Grayling and the henchman who lives with him. Then you'll have to put on an act, and it'll have to be good. Now listen carefully. I'll brief you.
With the Black Beauty parked in the darkness nearby, the Green Hornet and Linda worked at a French door in the rear of Grayling's big suburban home.
You have a notebook and pencil?
Yes.
As soon as this lock is forced, the alarm will sound. After that, you're on your own. You ready?
Ready? I can hear the alarm.
Quickly. Step inside and get caught.
In here, Green. The den. I'm with you, boss. Quiet. The girl. And how? Stand where you are. You're covered.
You're John Grayling.
Who are you?
Linda Travis of the Daily Sentinel. I did a story on the Lawson capture.
A reporter.
Yes. Oh, please put that gun away. I'm not armed.
I can see that, boss. There's no gun hid under that outfit.
I'll take your purse. Now go into my study. I want to talk to you.
Oh, you'll have to show it to me.
Through that door and to the right. Greed cut off that confounded burglar alarm and fix the lock on that door.
Right, boss. There's a switch right over here.
Get going, Miss Travis.
This is a beautiful home. I wish I were here under different circumstances.
There. That'll stop the clanging. Hope that dame didn't bust the lock on the door.
Sorry, Greek.
What the? Oh!
I did it. ease him to the floor so he doesn't fall with a thud.
You need help?
Just watch him, Cato. If he starts to come to, rap him again. In just 10 minutes, turn that switch and start the burglar alarm again. Then, after a couple of minutes, turn it off.
Will 10 minutes be enough time for things that must be done?
It'll be time enough for me to fix things at the vault. And I hope it'll be plenty for Linda.
Certainly taking Grieg a long time to close that door.
Oh, I'm afraid the lock was broken.
Miss Travis, I insist on knowing why you came here.
You know, Mr. Grayling, you're not at all as I'd pictured you. You're a marvelous subject for an article. A human interest article.
You're guilty of breaking and entering. Aren't you afraid your paper will fire you for that?
The Sentinel wouldn't like it, but... No. No, I'm not afraid. You're not the type to report me to the police or to my boss. Now, you're the kind of man who handles things on the spot.
Miss Travis.
You're hurting my wrist.
Why did you come here?
Oh, please, Mr. Grayling.
Tell me.
All right, I'll tell you. Only, please let me go. I'll tell you. You'll know anyway in a little while.
I'll know what.
Larson has talked.
Larson.
Yes. I got an inside tip from police headquarters.
Larson talked about what?
About you. He told of your connection with the dope racket and about your vault in the basement and the supply of drugs you keep there. Well, the commissioner's kept it secret for several days so that he can investigate quietly.
He has, huh?
I wanted to have a scoop. I wanted to be ready with a story about your home when the police picked you up.
So that's it. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Miss Travis, but the police have nothing on me.
Oh, Larson told me.
Larson, a cheap, notorious hoodlum. What's his word against mine?
But he gave the commissioner a key to your vault.
A key, huh? Well, the police are free to use that key. They can look into my vault any time they want to. But they'll do it at their own risk.
Oh, Larson told them all that. They know all about the secret lock. They sent men to pose as the telephone... What am I saying?
Telephone man. Confound it, I thought there was something peculiar about him. That man from the electric company. I thought it took him a long time to read that meter. They were both detectives.
Oh, I've talked too much.
What? The alarm again. Grieg! Grieg, where are you?
I've got to go.
You come with me.
My arm.
Come on, I'll see what this is all about.
Please put that gun away.
Shut up. Grieg, what's happened to you?
Is he dead?
Someone came through that door after Grieg had closed it. I'll see about this. Come with me.
Oh, please.
Keep going and don't try to resist or I'll shoot. This game is for keeps. Open that door.
Oh, but my arm,
Go down those stairs right ahead of me. If anyone tries to shoot me, they'll get you first.
Oh, you coward. You'd use me as a shield.
You bet I would. Now walk straight ahead toward that vault.
I'm not to blame for your trouble.
There's the vault.
Oh, there's a key in the lock.
I see there is. Wonder if someone's gotten inside. If they found that secret lock, they could have had a key made for it and opened it without setting off the explosion.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
You will. The alarm stopped again. Stand right where you are. I'm going to open that door. If someone's in there, there'll be a gunplay.
Oh, you'll blow us
Oh,
up.
no, I won't. I have the safety key. Now, don't try to get away. I'll not hesitate to shoot. Thought this lock was well hidden. They may have found it.
I want that key.
What the...
You shot too fast. Try this gas. You can't level a gun after that gas hits you. Yeah, that does it.
Oh, gosh. Am I glad to see you?
Linda, you all right?
Yes.
You were great. I'll take this key off Grayling's watch chain and put it on my own.
You saw where the lock was hidden?
Yes. You show it to the police when they arrive.
Well, if you leave that safety key, they can go into the vault.
The commissioner's going to get this key. He'll be the one to enter that vault.
Oh, I see.
We're nearly through, Linda. Don't muff the last act. I'll call the commissioner on the phone upstairs. The police will be here in just a few minutes. They'll find you on the floor, just recovering consciousness. You were gassed by the Green Hornet. You got it?
Got it. Oh, but why can't I go with you?
You've got to show the police the secret lock and warn them not to open that vault. Now get down on the floor as if you've been gassed. You'll not have long to wait. This is it, Commissioner. Send the boys to pick up Grayling and his pal, a hood named Grieg.
Get going, boys. It's time to arrest the man on top.
There they are, Cato.
Police get here very quick.
They were just a quarter of a mile away, waiting for a call by radio. Step on it, Cato. Let's get going.
There's Grayling. He's out cold.
Help me.
My great Scott, it's a girl, Miss Travis from the Sentinel. Here, let me help you.
Grayling and I, the Green Hornet was
Green
here.
Hornet? Great day. Where is he now?
He's gone. He took a key from Grayling's chain.
There's a key in that vault.
Oh, don't open that vault. Don't open it without the key that the Green Hornet took away.
Miss Travis, we're
I'll tell you everything as soon as I've called the Daily Sentinel.
It was the following day at noon. Britt Reed's father and the police commissioner had met for luncheon in a private room at the Civic Club.
Confound it, Reed, you've got to come through. I have Grayling under arrest, but I can't hold him for long without some evidence.
Evidence, huh?
That's what I said. All we have against him is the statement made by Larry Lawson. That won't do. I've got to get into Grayling's vault, but I can't do it without the key. That safety key.
You're sure the Green Hornet has it?
Of course he has. The Travis girl said so. Tell me who the Green Hornet is. I've got to reach him.
Well, sorry, Jim, I can't. I promised I wouldn't reveal his identity.
You...
Oh, here comes Britt now.
I'm sorry I'm late, Dad. How are you, Commissioner Higgins?
Not so good.
Sit down, Britt. Sit down. Higgins is upset because the Green Hornet made off with the key to a secret lock on Grayling's vault.
Well, according to Linda Travis, the police found the lock.
Yes, but it calls for a very special type of key. A long, thin one.
Long and thin, huh?
Maybe like the one Britt's twirling on the end of his watch chain, huh?
What?
Now, you might examine this one, Commissioner. I'll take it off for you. Here. I'll bet 2 to 1 this key will fit the secret lock.
You bet.
Surprised?
Why, this means that...
Will you, shake hands with the Green Hornet?
You... Great Scott, Britt, you... well, that's a horse on me. But I thought there was something familiar about your voice. Last night in the car, you tried to disguise it, but I recognized it as the voice of someone I knew.
I was afraid you would.
You, the Green Hornet. Well, Britt, I always thought of you as a playboy. You've certainly got more nerve than I suspected. Get this. I appreciate the confidence you've placed in me. I want you to know that I'll keep your secret. You needn't worry. I can use you. Oh, brother, how I can use you. Now, I want to have a long talk with...
Jim, you can talk any time. Now, there's a vault full of evidence on Grayling, and you have the key to that vault.
And we have a newspaper waiting for a headline.
Unless you'd rather eat.
Eat? Who wants to eat at a time like this? Come on, you're both in on this. Let's go get that evidence.
Come on, Dad, let's cover the story. The commissioner's going to make a headline for the Daily Sentinel.
Commissioner finds narcotics hidden in Grayling home. Man on top behind bars. Read all about it. Green Hornet delivers key to police. Set Select Street. Pittsburgh.
To save money for your future, buy U.S. savings bonds. It is the safest investment in the world and very profitable. For every $3 invested in these bonds, you will receive $4 when the bonds mature. U.S. savings bonds can be bought on a regular plan at your bank. They may be redeemed at any time after 60 days for the full purchase price plus your interest. Start your savings now with U.S. savings bonds. You've been listening to The Green Hornet, brought to you by the Betty Crocker cereal tray, the cereal assortment of individual packages of Wheaties, Cheerios, and Kix. Listen, Cheerios now offers you one more big chance to get an amazing special kind of Lone Ranger Silver Bullet. Has secret compartment and built-in compass that really works. Also contains secret invisible ink tablet and magic developer tablet for writing secret messages. Not a real bullet, but made of durable metal and flashed with real silver. Get yours now for only 15 cents, no stamps, and one Cheerios box top. Mail to Lone Ranger, Box 7800, Chicago, Illinois. Lone Ranger, Box 7800, Chicago, Illinois. Be with us again next week at the same time when General Mills will again present The Green Hornet. This copyrighted feature originates in Detroit, and all characters, places, and incidents used are fictitious. Hal Neal speaking. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
Say, want a brand new breakfast idea? Then get the Betty Crocker cereal tray, the Betty Crocker cereal tray. Yes, indeed. Try the brand new cereal assortment with 10 individual packages in all. 4 Wheaties, 4 Cheerios, 2 Kicks. All top favorites and all extra fresh. Yes, it's fun to take your pick from Wheaties, Cheerios, and Kicks. Get the Betty Crocker cereal tray, the Betty Crocker cereal tray. Get that tray today.
And now the Betty Crocker cereal tray presents The Green Hornet. He hunts the biggest of all game, public enemies who try to destroy our America. With his faithful valet Cato, Brett Reed, daring young publisher, matches wits with the underworld, risking his life that criminals and racketeers within the law may feel its weight by the sting of the Green Hornet. Ride with Brett Reed in the thrilling adventure of The Plan That Backfired. Boys and girls, our government is asking every one of us not to waste food. So eat up everything your mom puts on the table. And be doubly sure you eat every single bite of important body-nourishing foods, such as milk, fruit, and cereals, like the 3 wholesome top favorites you get in the Betty Crocker cereal tray, Wheaties, Cheerios, and Kicks. All 3 of these Betty Crocker cereal tray favorites are mighty nourishing, mighty good. 10 individual-sized packages in all. Each holds just enough for one generous serving of Wheaties, Cheerios, or Kicks. Get the Betty Crocker cereal tray today. Brett Reed had spent the morning in the company of his father, talking to attorneys in connection with a scandalous congressional hearing that had been front-page news for several days. It was nearly noon when he reached his office.
Mr. Reed, I am glad to see you.
More so than usual in this case?
Well, I felt as if I were in solitary confinement for the past hour. It's strange to be in this office alone.
Strange?
Yes, I've gotten used to a crowd.
Oh, you mean Axford and Miss Travers.
I'm used to Axford.
I see. Oh, where is everyone?
Well, Axford's gone over to police headquarters, and Glamour puts up. I mean, Miss Travis went to see Little Miss Moffat.
Little Miss Moffat?
It's the truth, so help me. That's her name. She telephoned for you, but Miss Travis talked to her.
Very well. Miss Case, will you call the morgue and have them send down the file on that firm of attorneys, Gramercy, Fletcher, and Thorndyke?
Oh, I have it right here.
Oh?
Yes, here you are. Miss Travis sent for it before she went out.
Well, what'd Miss Travis want this for?
I don't know. She sent for the file when she finished talking to the character. She spent an hour studying the clippings and making notes, and then she left. Said she was going to sit on Miss Moffat's puppet.
I wonder what Miss Moffat said about Gramercy, Fletcher, and Thorndyke.
Well, we ran a lot of articles about them during that congressional hearing.
Yes, Dad and I were talking about them this morning. Miss Case, will you skim through these clippings and give me a quick rundown?
Well, Miss Travis has already summarized them. I think she left her notes right here someplace. She never puts anything away. Yes, here they are. I guess I'd better read them to you. Her writing is, well, it's almost illegible.
Oh, just give me the highlights.
During the war, Messrs. Gramercy, Fletcher, and Thorndyke played fast and loose. They organized a couple of companies, dummy corporations. There was collusion between them and a few brass hats who were in position to hand out war contracts. It was a gravy train while it lasted, but it didn't last. Uncle Sam got soaked hard, but instead of turning the other cheek, he called the three bad boys to Washington to answer a few questions.
Apparently, they didn't have the right answers.
There were no right answers.
According to what I heard this morning, there's not much the law can do to them.
They took an awful swift kick in the bankroll.
They should be in jail.
They won't be.
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, at least they're broke. They had to pay out a lot of cash. And their reputations are shot.
Hey, Kathy!
Don't slam it, you...
Oh, there I go again. Oh, hello, Reed. I'm glad you're here. Suffering snakes, I just come from the cops' headquarters, and what do you think?
Axford, you're excited.
That I am. And who wouldn't be with the commissioner of police talking nonsense?
Nonsense.
Reed, he called a number of the plainclothesmen in and captains into his office. I sort of horned in on the meeting.
Yes?
He got to talking about the Green Hornet, saying that he'd been going over the record, and all the charges against the Hornet have been cleared up.
That's right.
He told the lads that if they saw the Hornet, they weren't to start shooting. The Hornet's not wanted anymore, dead or alive.
Well, that's why the Daily Sentinel withdrew the reward for his capture.
Ah, phooey. I still say the Hornet's a crook. I've been running down clues ever since I joined up with this newspaper. And by golly, I'm going to get the Green Hornet if it's the last thing I do. What's more, I'm going to prove he's done a lot of things the cops don't know about.
Oh, you're hard to convince, Michael.
You bet I am.
It's Miss Travis.
Hello, Mr. Axford. Oh, Mr. Reed, I'm glad you're here. I brought Miss Moffat.
This is Miss Moffat?
That's right, young man. Matilda Moffat. Miss Case, Miss Moffat.
Oh,
How do you do, Miss
And
Moffat?
Mr. Axford.
Sure, it's glad I am to know you, Miss Moffat.
How do you do?
Mr. Reed, Miss Moffat telephoned a little while ago. She's a client of Gramercy, Fletcher, and Thorndyke.
Indeed.
Mr. Reed, I've been a Sentinel subscriber for many years. I wanted to talk to you because I like your style.
Well, thank you.
Yes, sirree. I liked what you said about Gramercy, Fletcher, and Thorndyke. You called a spade and a crook a crook.
After I talked to Miss Moffat, Mr. Reed, I thought I'd better bring her here.
Those crooks are trying to murder me.
Holy crow.
She's not fooling, Mr. Reed.
You mean Gramercy, Fletcher...
I do. You see, my father died a good many years ago and left me a tidy sum of money. The estate was in the hands of Mr. Gramercy.
The father of the present Mr. Gramercy.
That's right. The old man was honest, but this son of his, I never did like him. Got a face like a ferret. I wasn't surprised when I read about the shady dealings that law firm was in. I didn't want anything more to do with them. So I asked for an accounting of my money.
Oh, did you get it?
Not yet. They've done nothing but hedge and stall.
They may have appropriated some of Miss Moffat's funds to pay up on that war profits deal.
That's how I sized it up. I let them know a week ago that I wouldn't shilly-shally any longer. Told them I'd have an accounting by the first of the month or know the reason why.
You said something about murder.
The day after I made my ultimatum, I was nearly run down by a car.
Well, that could have been an accident.
It could have been an accident. Likewise, it could have been an accident if my furnace gave off poisonous gas just after a man from the furnace company came to check it.
Mr. Reed, that man was an imposter. The furnace company did not send a man.
I'd have died in my sleep if my dog hadn't roused me.
By golly, maybe you've got something.
There were several other things, Mr. Reed, including an attempt to poison her food. Incidents that might have proved fatal to Miss Moffat.
Coincidence can only go so far, I always say.
Well, this is a matter for the police. They'll send a man to guard you.
I'm going to talk to the police, and I'm going to hire a couple of guards. But I wanted you to have this story just in case something happened.
Oh, I see.
Miss Travers here has offered to stay in the house with me until things are straightened out.
Well, with Miss Travis and police guards, you should be well guarded.
If Gramercy, Fletcher, and Thorndyke can't settle up, there'll be a story, Mr. Reed.
There will be. And I'll be interested in getting the facts.
Yes, I thought you might be.
When's the deadline?
I told Gramercy I'd wait until the first of the month for an accounting of my money. If I don't get it, those shysters will find I can be just as tough as that committee in Washington.
Maybe you can send them to jail. In which case, you'd be even tougher.
Britt Reed knew why Linda Travis had brought the little old lady to his office. As one who knew that the young publisher was the Green Hornet, Linda felt that Miss Moffat's situation might prove to be a means of putting the unscrupulous attorneys in jail. It was several days later when Gramercy sat in Fletcher's office discussing the firm's problem.
We're in a jam, Fletcher. A real jam.
We've got to get $100,000 to settle with that old lady.
Yes, and within 1 week.
1 week. Confound it. Why couldn't something have happened to her?
We tried hard enough.
No use trying anything else with her.
I came to your office because I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
We have partnership insurance. If one of us dies, the surviving members would get $100,000 with which to buy his interest in his widow.
Go on, Gramercy.
There's double indemnity on that policy. Accidental death pays $200,000.
Which would mean we could not only buy Thorndyke's interest, we'd have $100,000 to settle with Miss Moffat. Would the insurance be paid in time to settle with her?
The death of a partner would justify postponing all action until we could readjust things.
Do you have a plan worked out?
I have, and it's foolproof. Tomorrow evening, we'll take Thorndyke out on a little party, just the three of us. We'll go over to that roadhouse near Barnesville, and on the way home, we'll stop at a roadside stand on Windy Hill. We'll have to time it carefully. There's a train that goes past there at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Go over it step by step, Gramercy.
All right. Now, listen. Here's just the way I have things worked out. We'll have a big evening with lots of food and plenty of drinks.
On the following night, the fast express was right on schedule as it approached the crossing at the foot of a hill between the city and the town of Barnesville. Fletcher and Gramercy were on schedule, too. With their partner Thorndyke, they were on their way home from a roadhouse dinner, during which they consumed considerable liquor. Seated between the murder plotters, Thorndyke was asleep when Fletcher brought his car to a stop near a roadside stand on the hilltop.
Thorndyke. Thorndyke, you asleep? Yes, he is.
He should be asleep after that last drink you fixed for him.
All right, Fletcher, let's get out of the car.
You get out first. You've got to put a block in front of the wheel.
I haven't. Is anyone watching us from that hot dog stand?
No. Let me know when the block's in place, and I'll release the emergency brake.
All set. Be sure the wheels are straight.
They are. The train's right on schedule.
And we're in luck.
Let's get over to that stand.
Just a second. I've got to straighten out the cord to pull the block away. There we are. Let's go. Too bad Thorndyke fell asleep. He'd enjoy a hot dog.
Yes, he certainly would. Pull the block out.
Thorndyke never could stay awake after a few drinks. Car starting to roll.
It should pile right into the train.
Yeah, what'll it be, mister?
A couple of hot dogs with plenty of mustard. And be sure they're well done.
Sure. Hey, your cars are rolling down the hill.
What?
Fletcher. Fletcher, look, your car.
That confounded emergency brake. I keep forgetting to have it fixed.
It's getting away.
Thorndyke! Thorndyke! Wake up!
Wake up, Thorndyke.
What? The train's coming. That guy in the car, he'll be killed. Hey, wake up! Wake up, mister! Wake up! What's the matter?
of the train auto smashed up.
Here you are, sir.
Attorney dies in crash.
Here you are, lady. Hey,
Read all about it. Here you are, sir. Attorney dies in auto train crash.
We did it, Gramercy. We got away with murder.
We'll continue our story in just a moment. Say, here's a way to have double fun. I mean eating fun plus model building fun. Just get the Betty Crocker cereal tray and you'll see what I mean. First comes the eating fun, because each Betty Crocker cereal tray has 10 separate individual boxes of those 3 swell-tasting top favorite cereals, Wheaties, Cheerios, and Kix. Each box holds just enough for one good serving, so everyone chooses just what he wants each morning. This makes breakfast a lot more fun. Now, here's where the double fun comes in. Each of the 10 separate boxes of Wheaties, Cheerios, and Kix in the Betty Crocker cereal tray is designed like a house or store. After the boxes are empty, you cut along the dotted lines, fold, and presto, you've got a model city, complete with barber shops, drugstores, and grocery stores, and houses. Also, cut out autos, fences, garages, and a lot more things, all true to life. Best of all, different houses and stores come on different Betty Crocker cereal trays, so you can keep on adding new buildings. Go to your grocer's just as soon as you can and get the Betty Crocker cereal tray. That's the handy cereal package with all 3 of your breakfast favorites, Wheaties, Cheerios, and Kix. And now, back to our story. A threefold investigation got underway immediately following Thorndyke's death. Representatives from the police department, the insurance company, and the Daily Sentinel, working independently of each other, called on everyone who might shed light on the accident. The man at the hot dog stand said,
Me, I heard one of the gents say Mr. Thorndyke never could stay awake after a few drinks.
Then you looked up and saw the car starting down the hill. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it, officer. And the guy, I guess he was the one who owned the car, he said he'd meant to have that emergency breaker fixed.
I'm the mechanic that serviced Mr. Fletcher's car. Taken care of it for 3 years. That brake was haywire. It's news to me.
Mrs. Thorndyke says it's the first time she can remember that those 3 went out together for dinner.
She said more than that, by golly. She said Thorndyke never fell asleep from drinking. The more he drank, the lighter he got.
Bits of information from a dozen different sources came into the office of the police commissioner and the office of Britt Reed of the Daily Sentinel. And then, 1 week after the tragedy, the young publisher called Linda Travis into his office and closed the door.
Sit down, Miss Travis.
Thank you. Mr. Reed, you look rather grim.
Commissioner Higgins is morally certain that Thorndyke was murdered. But with the evidence at hand, he could never get a conviction.
Well, Mr. Reed, what's the Green Hornet going to do about it?
I've been wondering.
You created the character to get men like Gramercy and Fletcher who laugh at the law.
Linda, I have a plan. I'm going to need both you and Cato.
Tell me what you want me to do.
Cato and I will pick you up tonight at 9.
I'll be waiting, Mr. Reed. Waiting and watching for the car of the Green Hornet.
That evening, Britt Reed called his faithful valet Cato to his room.
Take this bundle of clothing, Cato. It's for Linda.
Yes, Mr. Britt.
This gun, too.
Maybe fireworks tonight?
I expect there'll be plenty. Let's go.
Stepping through a secret panel in the rear of a closet in the bedroom, Britt Reed and Cato went along a narrow passageway built within the walls of the apartment itself. The passage led to an adjoining building which fronted on a dark side street. Though supposedly abandoned, this building served as the hiding place for the sleek, super-powered Black Beauty, streamlined car of the Green Hornet. Britt Reed pressed a button. The great car roared into life. A section of the wall in front raised automatically, then closed as the gleaming black beauty sped into the darkness.
You're right on time.
Slide into the back seat, Linda. We're going to call on Gramercy.
Right. Well, hello, Cato.
Good evening, Miss Travis. Well, these are for you.
You can get those dungarees over your slacks. Tuck your hair beneath the cap and put on the coat.
I'm to be disguised as a man?
Well, Cato has to stay with the car, so you'll have to help me inside Gramercy's house.
What's the program?
I'm going to warn Gramercy. While I'm with him, you're to slip into the kitchen. We'll hear you. You'll rush out as we come in, but you'll leave the door of the refrigerator open and drop this bottle on the floor. Now, that's all you have to do, Linda. Get out of there and run to the car. Leave the rest to me.
My patience is nearly at an end. How many more people is the commissioner going to send to question me? What's the idea, Sergeant Burke?
Well, it's on account of what you might call loose ends. It wasn't like Thorndyke to fall asleep after dinner.
Or like the three of you to go out together.
So what?
What's more, Mr. Gramercy, we got pretty good evidence that Fletcher's emergency brake was in perfect condition.
Thorndyke might have committed suicide.
Huh?
Perhaps he made believe he was asleep in the car. And when Fletcher and I stepped out, he may have released the emergency brake himself.
Oh, golly, I hadn't thought of that.
He was unhappy after the Washington affair. We took him to dinner to try to cheer him up. Think that over. Now get out and tell the chief not to bother me anymore.
Come on, Exford.
Good evening, Mr. Gramercy. We'll tell the chief what you said.
Gramercy turned from the door and paused. He had a vague feeling of uneasiness, a feeling that he was not alone. Then the door on his left opened.
What the...
I've been waiting in your library, Gramercy.
That mask. The Green Hornet.
I came to warn you. Don't try to give Fletcher a deal like Thorndyke got.
What do you mean?
Partnership insurance is still in force on you and Fletcher. Fletcher's afraid you might have learned how easy it is to collect. He's left a letter to be opened in the event of his sudden death from any cause, accident or otherwise. So don't kill him, Gramercy. If you do, the truth about Thorndyke will come out.
See here, how did you get in?
A window.
Why did you come here? Why are you telling me about Fletcher?
Fletcher's not anxious to die. His chances of survival are better if you know how his death would implicate you.
I don't believe a word you say.
Quiet. I thought you were home alone.
I am. At least I was until you came.
What's beyond that door?
The kitchen. Why?
Someone is there. You hear that? We'd better have a look.
Knowing that Linda was in the kitchen, setting the scene for Gramercy, Britt went ahead of the lawyer to be sure the girl would have a chance to escape.
I hear someone. Open the door.
There he is. Come back here. Hold it. Gramercy, you shot
Stand
that guy.
still or I'll shoot you. Didn't know I had a gun, did you?
I've got to see how badly he's hurt.
Stand still.
But Gramercy...
I said stand still. Your concern for that intruder is significant. I wonder if you came here together.
Together?
Perhaps you came to occupy my attention while an accomplice poisoned the food in that refrigerator.
Poisoned the food?
That's how it looks to me. Just as we came in, the intruder was doing something to that dish of food. That bottle of white powder that spilled might be poison.
I understand there was a poisonous white powder used in some of Miss Moffat's food.
You warned me about trying to murder Fletcher. I think Fletcher tried to murder me.
Perhaps you should leave a letter just as Fletcher did. And let him know he'll be named if something happens to you.
That window!
Oh, Gramercy!
As Gramercy crumpled to the floor, Brett rushed to the window and looked out. But in the darkness, he could see nothing. A glance at the bullet hole between the lawyer's eyes told the masked man that Gramercy was beyond help. Brett hurried to the side of Linda Travis.
Linda!
He tensed as he heard someone approaching from the back hall. Looking up, he saw Cato.
The girl, she is hurt.
We've got to get away from here in a hurry. Take it easy, Linda. You're going to be all right. I'll carry you to the car.
As Britt hurried through the darkness near the Gramercy home, he heard the familiar siren of a police car in the neighborhood.
You needn't carry me, Mr. Reed. I can walk it. I'm all right now.
Just a couple of seconds, Linda.
Oh, here his car.
The police are coming.
Perhaps someone hears shots and call him.
There you are, Linda. You drive, Cato. Get away from here and keep moving. We'll see about that wound.
I'm all right.
We'll make sure of it.
In the rear seat of the Black Beauty, Britt Reed opened built-in compartments which held all manner of first aid equipment. Linda slipped off the man's overcoat. Britt cut away the sleeve of her blouse, then bathed the wound with water from a thermos container.
It's not as bad as I thought.
Oh, it's really just a scratch.
I know a doctor that'll
I'm a
fix it
trained
up.
nurse, Mr. Reed. That scratch doesn't amount to a thing. Please believe me.
I'd ought to be kicked for getting you into this. You might have been killed.
Well, I wasn't, so don't worry about it.
I have some antiseptic and bandage here.
That's all I need. Did your plan work out?
No, it went completely haywire. I'd hoped we could frighten Gramercy into writing a letter that'd tell everything. I even told him Fletcher had prepared that kind of a letter.
Well, perhaps you can try again.
You didn't know it, Linda. You were unconscious. Gramercy is dead.
Dead?
Confound it, Cato. Why didn't you shoot to wound him?
Mr. Britt, I did not shoot.
You didn't. I thought you fired through the window when you saw Gramercy holding a gun on me.
Oh, no, sir. I hear shot. Then as I run toward house, I see figure at window. He fires, then runs away. It was too dark to identify him.
Great Scott, that makes it even worse. The killer saw me there. He'll frame the Green Hornet for that murder.
It was 2 hours after Britt Reed had left Linda at her home. He paced the floor of his apartment, thinking over the evening's disastrous events.
Worry will not help, Mr. Britt. Perhaps if you go to bed...
Just a minute, Cato. Someone's coming. It's either Axford or my father.
Hey, Reed!
Oh, wait, Mr. Axford.
Oh, golly, Reed. I'm glad you're still up. Things were popping around the cops' headquarters.
Yes?
I was in Brooks' car. We had just finished talking with Gramercy and getting nowhere, and we were driving around when we got a radio call to go back there.
Why?
One of the neighbors called headquarters to report a shooting.
Who was shot?
Gramercy, and he was dead on the kitchen floor. In his desk, we found a letter saying it was to be opened if anything happened to him.
A letter?
Yeah, and what do you think? It told all about how he and Fletcher schemed the murder of Thorndyke.
Great Scott.
It said to pick up Fletcher if Gramercy was found dead from any cause.
Well, did you pick up Fletcher?
That's what we did. And Reed, he squealed. He told everything. He was afraid that Gramercy would try to get him. He went to Gramercy's house intending to warn him.
But he shot him?
Deader than a mackerel. In his confession, he says he didn't intend to shoot him until he looked through the window to see if he was alone. He saw Gramercy holding a gun on the Green Hornet. He hoped to frame the Hornet for the murder, but he didn't have a chance. We got to him too quick for him to do any framing.
Well, what do you think of that?
Huh?
Gramercy did leave a letter. Axford, you have news. Did you call the Sentinel?
That I did, Reed. That I did, by golly. And I told him that if the Hornet hadn't interfered, a couple of crooked lawyers would have got away with murder.